Hey everybody, I'm Chrissy Jordan with SouthernPlate.com, and I'm filming this in response to a challenge by my friend. Her blog is at Cosmopolitan Cornbread, and her name is Constance. She used to be the Foodie Army wife, and now she's Cosmopolitan Cornbread, and she's just all around awesome. So anyway, she put forth this challenge that looked fun to me. I've got the list here of vlog every day for the entire month of May, and Constance is really good. She wasn't real strict. She's like, hey, if you miss a day, just pick up where you left off. You know, it didn't seem real militant. It just seemed kind of fun. And I thought, well, I'd like to do that. So this is May 1st, and I'm doing my first video. And May 1st, it says to introduce you. Well, I'm Christy Jordan. I blog at SouthernPlate.com. I'm an author. I just turned in my third manuscript today. My first book was published with HarperCollins. The second one is with Workman, and this third book will be out in the spring of 2016, and it's going to also be with Workman. I love Workman. It's been great working with them. So right now I have Southern Plate Classic Comfort Food. That was my first book, and then Come Home to Supper was my second book, and then my next book, you'll have to hold on for the title. I have it, but we'll announce it later. I'm also contributing editor to Taste of South magazine, so I have a column and a whole menu of recipes in every issue of that. And I'm a wife. I've been married for 17 years. My husband is a mechanical engineer, and I'm having a bad hair day, but we're okay. You're going to see a lot of that if I end up doing this all this month. I have 3 wonderful dogs, Zoe, Sweetie, and Pick, and I have 3 cats. Daz, Teaspoon, and Thumbcat. I raise rabbits. I'm about to start raising chickens. I pick up my chicken tractor this weekend. I love cooking. Today I'm actually enjoying cleaning my house, which is crazy, but I've been working so much that to just have a chance to clean my house, oh my goodness, it's been wonderful. So that's been fun. I'm just, you know, I'm just me. I'm a mom. Oh, gotta tell you about my kids. Brady is 15, and he's awesome. He's a computer programmer, and he's just brilliant. He also plays snare in marching band. He's a percussionist. And my daughter, Katie Rose, is 10, and we have started homeschooling this year, and I am loving it. And Constance from Cosmopolitan Cornbread, she has been just a wonderful resource for me. Any homeschooling questions I have, Connie has an answer for them. She's awesome. So, you know, I'm blessed. I'm a seeker. I am always seeking God's will for my life. I'm trying to be a better person every day. I'm trying to be better than I was yesterday. My goal is to be a wise old person someday. And I learned early on in life that you don't just get to be that way just by getting old. You have to be working, you have to be learning and trying and growing. And so I'm trying. I've got so much work left to do, but that's great. You know, God just takes me one little project at a time. So now, since this is Friday, I'm not doing videos this weekend. So what I want to do is go ahead and answer number 2. And then on Monday, I'll do 3 and 4. Number 2 is, if you were a teacher, what would you teach? If I was a teacher, you know, I have a home ec degree, so I'd gone to school to teach home economics. I was planning on teaching high school home economics. So I have the degree for that. I also love English. I always said I'd like to go back and get my degree and maybe teach English. But, you know, in this day and age, if I was going to be a teacher and teach something that there's really a need and a void, I would teach character education. I think that's something that our society is highly deficient in. I would teach character education, how to be a person of integrity, how to be a person of honor, how to be a person of self-sacrifice who cares about others more than you care about yourself. We're missing that. And that's why we have self-restraint, self-discipline. This is not existent anymore. I mean, people are teaching it, but it's the fringe society is what's teaching this. But, you know, this is why we have children getting pregnant. This is why we have babies being killed. This is why we have children being raised by grandparents, because the parents don't want to inconvenience themselves. This is why we have so many divorces. This is why, you know, there's just so much. And know that I'm not judging anybody. You know, if you've got a divorce, if you've had one of these situations that I mentioned, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying that, you know, and it may not have anything to do with you. You may be nodding your head and being like, yes, you know, I'm here because the person that I was involved with did not have integrity, did not have honor, did not, you know, or may say, you know, yeah, when I was young, I didn't know these things. I had to learn these things. And, you know, we're all learning. We're all hopefully trying to improve, you know. But I would teach character education. I think that we would have a lot more happiness. We would have a lot more joy. You know, maybe a year or two ago, maybe a couple months ago, I don't know. I saw this thing where Tim Tebow said that he wanted a wife with a servant's heart. And there was this big controversy from people saying, oh, he wants a wife who's a servant. It was people who didn't understand what he was talking about. And, you know, a servant's heart is someone who seeks to serve others, who is humble, and who wants to help others, who wants to, you know, it's something that God calls us to be. And I think if we were taught to have servants' hearts, if we were taught the value of family, if we were taught the value of human life, the value of hard work, if we were taught a work ethic, if we were taught to, you know, go above and beyond, and, you know, just things like that. I think character education, I think that's one of the things that can make the biggest impact on your life. And I had some excellent examples of character education growing up. I also had some great examples, which I'm equally grateful for, of people who I didn't want to be like when I grew up. You know, we had some great examples growing up of how to handle a divorce the best way you possibly can, how to handle a divorce the worst way you possibly can, how you should treat people and how you should never treat people, valuing the things that matter and placing extreme value on things that have no real value. You know, I had all those examples, and we want those examples in our lives. We want the people that we can strive to be, but we also need to see the people that we don't want to be like, and maybe we can help them some situations. But anyway, so that's what I would teach. Connie, I know you weren't expecting all this. I would teach character education. So, and I'm not saying that I'm equipped. I'm not saying I'm perfect or I'm anywhere where I need to be, but I am a seeker. And in order to be able to teach, you have to be someone who is able to be taught and who has a desire to learn. And that's one of the things I've learned in homeschooling. So, oh wait, here's number 3. I'm gonna go ahead and do number 3 so I can just start fresh on Monday. Number 3 would be Sundays. Are you more serious or funny? And oddly, after that whole spiel I just went into the seriousness with you, I'm more funny. We joke about everything in my family. We've always been that way. My mom has always played pranks on us, and I mean, we are constantly messing with each other, joking around. Mama and I have elaborate gags planned for our funerals. I mean, that's, you know, we joke about everything. And, sense of humor is like the shocks that help you get through the road of life. You know, I read that somewhere, and it's true. I don't know how you manage to live without a sense of humor. It keeps your joy. It helps your joy bubble to the top, you know, no matter what situation. And I always want to find a reason to laugh. I still have people, you know, I broke my legs a couple years ago, and I have people, they come up with like something funny to say about horses or something. It was in a horse riding accident, and they refrain because, oh, well, I didn't know if you'd think that was funny. I'm like, yes, it's hilarious. Any horse jokes you can get, come at me, you know, bring them to me. But no, I love a sense of humor. I value a sense of humor. It's up there in the top 3 character traits I desire to be around the most, is a sense of humor. So now I've got May 1st, May 2nd, and May 3rd, and I'll start fresh on Monday with May 4th. And thank you, Constance, for putting this out here. Y'all go visit her at Cosmopolitan Cornbread. Y'all visit her. She's a good friend of mine, lives in my town, and she's awesome. So I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.